Welcome to Challenge the Road. We're in the V12 Vantage. We've done a few little mods. We need to test them, but let's review this car. I've driven it as standard. We've changed the exhaust. We've changed the pedal here. We've changed the wheels. We went to Brands Hatch, so I've got a good idea now. So I'll give you my feedback on that, but let's just start it up. Here we go. Ooh, that is nice. 6-litre V12, baby. Now, thanks for all your comments from the last video. Yes, I'm not going on a diet though. Diets are like torture to me. I'm not doing it. I'm just going to have to eat more regularly and exercise. So I joined a gym. Yep, joined a gym. Went there for lunch yesterday actually. Didn't go in the... but no, it will get better. Trust me. Trust me. Now I've moved to the van. I had to get everything out of here because I put all the stuff from the Taycan into this car. Actually went in. All the golf club stuff. All the guardian of the pond stuff, litter picking stuff that I have to do around the pond. But yeah, the van is, well, actually it's quite empty, even though I put some pictures up. There's so much room in that, but I've got everything in there now. I've got my gym kit. I've got my golf clubs, my daughter's golf clubs. But let's just get back to Vantage because it sounds very nice. Now, this is a Quicksilver. I went for the quietest one they do. It's called a Sport. Sorry, it's very, very wet today. I was hoping it'd be dry today. Oh, what we got in the road here? Badger, round the Badger. Bit of a chicane there. Now, what I've been doing is thinking, well, if it's a competition car and you win it, I don't want it, if you come into the track days, you take the driving package. I don't want it to be black flagged. So I've gone for a quieter rear box, but actually it's really good. It's really good because you can just sort of go to sixth here. Look, listen, nice, not too boomy, just hear a little bit, and then if you drop it down, bang, we're away with the V12, baby. And it's about experiences, and I've just got a feeling with this car, as a standard car, the faults are all in the suspension. This gear lever's too big. You'll probably see it on the filming. It'll be bumpy today because it's damped very poorly. And I'll slow it down because otherwise this video won't even work because it's very bumpy in here. The in-tracks will change that. The V8 now is really good. And what we've done in the meantime, because I get lots of good comments, but I get a few things. Richard, you're too biased to Aston than Porsches. So what I thought was, okay, well, let's take me out the equation. So we signed a partnership with Jake Hill, racing driver. British touring car, second last year, hopefully going to win it this year. Met with him for a coffee, said, Jake, can you do some road driving on the Astons and the track testing? He said, Richard, love to, can't wait. So I think even at the moment they might even be out in the car, but Alex at Garage 28, he's doing some of the work for me for the track setup. Jake's now going to do the testing, so it's not on me. I can't say if it's good or bad, or I'm just going to drive them. They'll come back and give me the feedback, then it's all honest, all fair, and I wouldn't be doing that if I didn't know the car was really good, and the feedback was from Brands, from Dean, from Alex. And I'll put up a video of Alex because he's going to take the V8 over to Misha and hopefully get a video. We haven't asked Misha yet, but if we're over there, hopefully we will. Alex drove his R32 with him. This is how slow I've got to go because it's so bumpy in here. Otherwise, the car's good. But this video with Misha, I think Alex is going to take him round, and I think it's going to be really good. I'm not going to say how good. Let them take it round. Enjoy it. Enjoy the car. And these are some of the things with the memberships. You know, I want people to enjoy stuff. I've got a cars and coffee meet coming up. I haven't put that out yet, but it'll only be for members. But I want to talk about businessy stuff, car stuff, things that are happening. And I've got some really good guest speakers as well, actually. I'm just trying to get along here because I need to get to some better roads, because this car at the moment works on A roads. It doesn't really work on B roads. So let's go up here. Hold on. Here we go. Right, this should be a bit better. Now, the original car, I'd never driven a 6-litre. If you're a Vantage owner now, at the moment I've got 4.3, the Vantage S, and I've got the V12. So I've got a really nice range of actually the cars. So 4.3, 4.7, and this is a 6-litre V12. Now, the gearbox feels smoother than the V8, but it feels longer. I don't know if that's because this gear lever is so bad. It's the worst gear lever in the world, other than the newer Aston, that's got the worst gear lever ever. When I change it, I think this is going to dramatically change, because it did on the other cars. This is too big, it's too high, it doesn't really work. Don't know why they done it. I think it feels lighter as a package, so the steering feels lighter. So I'm just going to pull over here actually, because I think it's just so bumpy, it's difficult to talk, drive, do all the things. So but I can go through it here, look. Now, the gear lever is way too big, which we know, but the gear shift feels fine. I'd like it maybe to be a bit shorter. The engine feels great, it's very, very torquey, picks up very, very well. And it feels lighter in the steering. I don't know if that's because it's got ceramic brakes on the V12, so it's a bit lighter, and that may be an option for the V8, but I can't find any fault with the steering. We're running on the Apex rims, which gives us a bit more grip, and Michelin's, but I can't find any fault with that. The brakes are better than the V8. Got a bit of space now, because we've got ceramic brakes, 398 millimeters. But I just got a feeling, and when I get these feelings, I'm normally right, and I think this is going to be one of my best cars. I really do. I think when I sort this out, and you can see how bumpy it is now, we're doing 25 mile an hour, watch this. Once I solve that, which we will, and we know we can, this is going to be one hell of a car. And I was trying to think on the way here, like, what cars could you put this against? Now, I've got a video Monday I'm doing on the Vantage after this one, and I was going to do stuff about the new Vantage. So the new Vantage has come out, it's like 200,000. I drove the shape above this one with the 4-litre V8 Mercedes engine, which they Aston Martin tuned. It felt really good, and I'm thinking that's a CTR car. It's got CTR written all over it. But what everyone does, they all do it wrong. They just go, oh, make it louder. Mate, it doesn't need to be louder. Doesn't need to be faster. Look at Porsche GT3s. How many of them? What are they? 500 horsepower? Some of the best cars, this 510. They're all fine. That one's 500. You don't need 670 horsepower. You are not using it, trust me. And in England, look at the weather today. Wet, rainy. What, you want to just drop it to second with 700 horsepower? All you're going to do is spin up the wheels. You're not going anywhere. You know, my gran will be quicker in her little Micra than you, because you just go... So it's no good. And also, how much do these cars depreciate then? That's what I want to go through. How much do they depreciate? So you're going to pay, you could pay 250,000 for the new Vantage. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So would you know, I'll do some comparisons on there, like what can you get for 200,000 now? A lot. But what can you get for like 100,000? A lot. You could win this and have the driver's package at money, and a driver's package for 3 years, come and see us and have them experiences for what, a £10 ticket. Crazy. But I think that the one up from here with that automatic gearbox and that 4-litre, I think that could be really, really good car for me. It's over at VVS now actually, it's in a grey colour. I could do a lot with that. I could do a lot with that car. Is it better than this? I wouldn't say it's better, I'd say it's different. I do quite like the paddle shift and the automatic, especially if I'm doing maybe a longer journey. But this clutch on this 6-litre has been absolutely fine actually. It's probably been easier than the V8. And that is one thing I'm taking away. I assumed the V12 would be heavier, because it is heavier engine and everything like that, but it hasn't been that way. Everything feels like really nice, really nice. And I know I'm not far away, so we've done the exhaust. The pedals make a big difference, the CTR pedal does make a big difference straight away. I thought, oh, that's much better. The wheels, much more front end grip. If you look at sort of Porsches and that now, they're running a big front tyre to get the grip, and it feels good. And I haven't compromised the ride. The ride is actually better on these Apex SM10s than it was on the 19-inch Forge that were there. So I haven't compromised on that. All I need now is the suspension. I think the looks are fantastic. It just looks great. So we're really close actually. And I think I'm going to leave this with the black and the bronze. But if someone wanted to change that, they could. I've got silver rims, I've got graphite rims, whatever you want, really. It's not a problem. To say you're going to be part of the club, then this van get any closer to me, I'm going to pull over. Here you go. That's right. You go, mate. 'Cause you're obviously in a rush. You go. Go on. Oh, you can't, can you now? Because there's cars there, so I've taken you longer. It is a 30. Well done. That's it. That's it now. Well done. That's it. Drive on the wrong side of the road for longer. So yeah. So I'm not going to do. You know what? Someone messaged me the other day, and they said, Richard, just do a video on road rage because it's getting worse. And actually, something happened in the week. I forgot to say about that, where my friend in one of my cars actually tried to punch him through the window, and then it's getting worse. It's getting where people can't drive. It's a 30. Why are you just driving in my boot? So it's crazy. So I think I should do a road rage video. It's actually Steve Backley that said to me, look, do a video, Richard, on road rage, because he's got some stories as well. Got all this rage about the Chargers as well. But it's very bumpy in here. I'm going to sign off now. Got a party tonight, actually. Really looking forward to that. Let's just go down here. Let's get a bit of noise. It's so wet today, difficult to run it, but hopefully you can hear that. So it's a V12 6-litre coming down here. But this is where it's just a bit stiff. It's not, I'm going to say it's not horrendous. You could put up with it, but it's not great. And then up here, let's just rev this out. So, very good. So, more updates soon. Let's get this car competition going. I know that the tickets are going, memberships are growing, everything's going well, and we can just keep pushing. So please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Pigeon. Jeez, what's going on? It's like Hell's Angels of animals around here. Badgers, pigeons.